Jana, Kempton Park, Johannesburg.
The South African Human Rights Commission convened hearings in response to complaints from Eldorado Park. This comes after descriptions at Klipspruit West Secondary School and disruptions erupted in protest against the appointment of a black school principal by the local coloured community.
The South African Human Rights Commission began their hearings to investigate the unrest in Eldorado Park and the disruptions at Klipspruit West High School.
We have convened these hearings to hear allegations from community members, allegations pertaining to racism, racial discrimination, the colored community alleging that they feel ostracized, marginalized, and suffering the effects of punitive inequality since the advent of our democracy. We'll also look into the repeated disruptions to teaching and learning at Klipspruit West Secondary High School and other schools in the area.
In earlier engagements with the community, issues relating to allegations of racism, marginalization, inequality and excessive use of force during service delivery protests were raised in the Commission.
The fact that the narrative has come to be dominated by the question of race is unfortunate, because what colored working class communities are experiencing in terms of the levels of unemployment, the levels of poverty, the general sense of social deprivation has been the experience of black African communities over almost the entire period of the post-apartheid order.
Members of the Eldorado Park community and surrounding areas, organizations, interest groups, and the Gauteng provincial and local government were invited to make written and oral submissions to the Commission.
South African Human Rights Commission should urgently exercise your full constitutional obligation. We would allow you to investigate the atrocities and genocide leveled against the Khoi and the San and their descendants called Coloureds.
In August, the communities of Klipspruit and Eldorado Park demand that a full investigation be conducted into racial discrimination as they felt marginalized and systematically disenfranchised.
Give us that which we deserve, which is a right to free and fair education. It is a right to housing, and proper housing at that, and also the opportunity for us to grow economically.
Recent concerns around the impacts to education arising at Klipspruit West Secondary School and schools in surrounding areas will also be heard as the investigation enters its second day tomorrow. Lungani Mnguni for ANN7, Eldorado Park in Gauteng.
Well, that is all from myself and the Newsroom Live team for today. But before we go, some exciting developments for Star Wars fans. Hold on to your